You're going to do it. You're moving abroad. You've decided I'm moving abroad and you know what country you want to move to. Yay for you. Don't be scared. And I already know your very first question is, how am I going to work? Well, how am I going to make a living? Don't you worry. Welcome back to my series where I teach you how to move abroad. My name is Andrew Nake, and I moved from the United States to France last year, to Paris specifically, and now I'm in the process of moving to the south of France, Nice specifically, because I've just spent the winter in Paris and it's gloomy and it rains a lot and I need sunshine in the water. So let's get down to business. How are you going to find a job? Well, good for you. Then not only am I showing you how to move abroad, but my background is talent acquisition. You're good here. So first thing, we're going to go to LinkedIn and we're going to make a list of all of the companies in the countries we want to move to or are considering. Remember, there should only be 3. And we're going to find them on LinkedIn. We're going to go to each company one by one. We're going to click where their jobs are and we're going to see all the jobs that they have open. And if there are any jobs that are remotely close to your background, you're going to then go back to the main page. There's going to be a bar where you can type in people and it'll be a people space. So click on people, search bar, and type in talent acquisition or recruiter or recruiting manager. Don't type them in together, not even with a semicolon, individually. And then all of the people who have those titles at that company are going to show up in a list. Now you're going to click on all of them and make sure that their title is what you need their title to be, someone who's in charge of hiring. And then you're going to send them a connect. Or if you have LinkedIn Premium, which I suggest getting, because then you can send them a message, then you're going to connect with them. So let's say you have LinkedIn Premium, you're going to send them a quick little snap, not a long, drawn out. Don't do that. Go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to write you like a 2-sentence intro, and make sure that if it's a country like France, that you write it in French. Whatever country you're trying to move to, you have to interact with them in that language. So you can use Google Translate, send them a message, make sure you transfer your English resume into that country's language, and it's called a CV. It's not called a resume in Europe. So you got to do all of that finagling, because if they see English and maybe they're not, they're do it in the language. It's going to be impressive, and you might get a recruiter who doesn't know how to speak English or read English. So make sure your resume is in that country's language, and make sure your message is in that country's language. If you want, you can do the message in English and in that country, like English and French, but you have to include and interact in that company's country language. Once you do that, like the company, and then make sure you stay on their page, like their posts, comment on their posts. They have to get to know your name, because recruiters, we go on there all the time, all day long. And if I keep seeing the same name popping up in everything that I'm posting, I'm probably going to go look at your profile. So make sure you do that. Next job board is Welcome to the Jungle. Love Welcome to the Jungle. You can put in whether you're looking for English language only jobs, what what industry, tech, bio, whatever industry you're looking. SaaS, marketing. You can narrow the search down and you'll find all the jobs. When you find a job and you want to apply, it'll say apply. You'll have 2 options: apply on the company's website or apply through Welcome to the Jungle. Don't apply in Welcome to the Jungle. Go into another browser, type in that company, make sure that job is still listed as open, because sometimes they have it on the job board that job's been filled. Then if it is, apply through the company website. And then if you have not connected with that company on LinkedIn, go to LinkedIn, like the company, find the recruiter, send them a connection. You got what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying here? Cool. The other job board is Glassdoor. You can try it. I'm not a big fan. I feel like Glassdoor just collects data. I've been in talent acquisition for like 20 years, 25 years really, and I've never hired anyone off that I found on the Glassdoor website, even though I've had companies where we paid for that and we posted jobs and never got anything from it. But maybe you've had luck there. Indeed Worldwide, don't touch it. Indeed Worldwide, in my opinion, is all kind of shady. I don't even know if those jobs are real. I know the company's real because I've used them as a secondary vendor to help me fill jobs for companies I've worked for. But that job board, I wouldn't do it. The other thing too is, don't be afraid to go look on your company's intranet, if you have one, and see what internal jobs there are, especially, obviously, if your company has international offices. and connect with the group of people at your company that interact with that office. You're not going to get in trouble. HR is not going to think you're looking for another job. You will actually be put at the top of the list because your company would rather transfer you than hire someone that they don't know. But if you don't have like a good performance, I would not do that. Don't do that. If you're having a good performance, you've worked there for a while, and you have a good rapport with your team, do that. Don't go straight to HR asking about jobs in another country though, because if your boss finds out, that just is not chain of command. So those should get you on your way. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I just want to say this is not sponsored by LinkedIn or Welcome to the Jungle. This is what I know. Additionally, I have guides in my Podia. Moving to France, moving globally, visa requirements. The link is not there because I don't have 1,000 followers on this page. I have over 100,000 on another page. So you have to type it in, just andronique.podia.com. There's guides there. Leave me messages here. You can schedule a one-on-one with me where we can talk through your little plan, but this should get you on your way. Stay tuned for the next part of this series. Click the follow button. Make sure that you stay in touch with what's going on and make sure you follow me. Have a great day. Bye.